Good morning. There are two men over there communicating via the medium of chainsaw. Someone shouted at me, Google foam roller when you get home. What does that even mean? And I am here right now to run to the new Cloud Nothings album, The Shadow I Remember. Let me tell you now, this is going to be fast. This is going to be exhilarating. This is a 32-minute long album, which is perfect for me. What's going on down there? Honestly, are they tarmacking the reservoir? And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off, come on! This starts brilliantly, so I've got a guitar on my right side, like a little piano waking up on the left side of my head. As soon as his voice came in, an extra guitar came in, as if we had someone on stage, and the spotlight was on them. They seemed to be talking about the last day of a life, the first day of a new life, almost as if there's two mindsets in there, and the differences in the two thoughts are just highlighted by the rises in intensity and swing on this song. Oh, this is amazing. This feels so pure and dramatic. Am I older now? Am I another age of this build? And this chorus just comes in. Yes! It just goes really atonal. Just pounding away. And then this amazing melody just climbs out of it like that. Just like that. Like sunrise. That was really remarkable. It was quite a poppy song. Whoa, second song now. But that was a really poppy song with some really hard hitting bits, and as it went on, the vocal got more and more desperate, seemed to climb higher in the mix, as if he had a voice or a person to part in. And now the second song feels like the start of a new day. Ah yes, this female vocal comes in, the music becomes really stop-starty. I can see the band taking a step back while she sings, and it's making me so happy. There's a real sense of being aware that the situation you're in now is going to end, and the main question seems to be, how can you pin down the experience of now? How can you make the most of it? It reminds me of that saying, the truth is a movable object. So far I'm feeling like the songs are setting up a lot of traps to try and capture the moment. Yet at the end of that second song, you had these three different voices going in different directions at different speeds. It felt like I was a sheepdog and I chased the truth into a little pen so I could look at it. I'm feeling something that's hard to describe here. It's almost as if, like I said, the album started with that extra guitar, which was like a spotlight on the singer. I feel like the music is a backdrop, and it's giving his vocals the right level of confidence, the right kind of character to sing each song. I don't know what that means, but there's energy there, there's rawness there, there's honesty, but each time it seems to come with a different level of performance. It's perfect. It's as though you book a practice room to write this album, and all you have is one massive guitar, and every band member is playing on that guitar. You're all just around this guitar, including the drummer. Wow, it just feels like infinite frets, infinite riffs, infinite fun. Wow, it just feels like, I don't know if it's me or the music, but I just feel like I'm getting stronger as the album goes on. Oh, honestly, that is so exciting. I had this little drum breakdown that all came back in with this, just a guitar solo that went around like a ping pong ball inside an empty jam jar, just bouncing off walls. Wow, everything has passed by so quickly, it feels impermanent. It fits in with trying to capture the essence of the moment. Now this song, there's a bit of a drone on the guitars, talks about a guy hiding away, and that just makes the song feel like it lives longer in your head. I don't know. Now that suspension in time, that droning guitar is giving way to a more fierce part of the song. Come on, the way these guitars just combine, and it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is proper rock and roll. We've got another one of those incredible guitar solos. In a strange way, each song kind of reminds me of a UFO sighting. There's something about feeling a mysterious light in the sky, and you need that light to shine on you. You're in the darkness, you need to be defined by the shadow it casts. I don't know, it's just, in a way, it feels really spiritual, which I was not expecting. It's kind of like you were so worried about using things which are not you to define who you are. You know, like relationships, friendships, but now you're saying, I just need some time for me. Is it about just trusting your instinct about who you are as a person? If it is, I am down with that. I need to make time for me. Oh fuck, that hurt. This one is called Am I Something? How is this working? How do you play that? How do you play that? Whoa! This has just blown me away. You've got drums and guitars which just seem to be on a loop, almost like a sample, and you've got the straight ahead vocals. What? Yes, and it calms down, it levels out for the big question, am I something? That's just class. Okay, I've hit the big hill now, but this repetition of am I something good? It's just getting more and more intense. This is beautiful. The music feels like it's spinning around like rotor wash on water from a helicopter above. It's stirring up all these feelings, all the sense of magic, and then you've got these harmonies saying feel me, need me, and honestly that is just musically, I haven't heard anything as thrilling, as exciting as that in a long time. To go back to a point I made earlier on about the voice, the narrator seeming to change in strength as the album goes on. We're now towards the end and it feels like he's aware he's got special abilities. It's being aware that you are different, that you are magic. It's like a modern soundtrack to The Man Who Fell to Earth. That's what it feels like to me. Yes, this is it. We are on a longer moon and you've got this swirling guitar, this piano. This is where the mothership arrives. This is where we realise this isn't a story of a normal person feeling like an outsider. This is a story of someone very special indeed. That's what it feels like. We are nearly done. Yes! We got spaceships taking off. It's almost like looking at your personality as if it's a hologram. There's loads of different layers and tricks, but it's all combined to make you who you are. It's trying to work out who you are based on a bigger meaning of life, of the universe, which we are not yet aware of. I don't know. I've gone back to listen to the album again, and how it starts with the world I've known has gone away. It really does feel like blast off from planet Earth. I'm glad I had two listens to that, because on my second listen, someone's cutting the road in pieces down there, let me go this way. On the second listen it felt like the album was from the point of view of someone who knew they were gifted, someone who was very special. There was a lot of magic in there. And I said it while I was running, each song reminded me of some kind of UFO sighting. It felt like it was trying to pin down the moment, trying to pin down the truth, and in just such an exciting way. Lots of questions, but they just came at you, and each one just seemed to give me a little boost of energy, a little kick in the ass just to keep running. Fantastic, and it was like such a raw sounding album, and the playing, and just like you see there's a lot of skill there. You can see it's a band that's been together a lot of time. There's a lot of skill in the songs are just delivered in such a perfect uncompromising way, and that is just so rare to hear something like that now. It wasn't overly produced, it was just perfect, and it felt alive. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. Have an excellent day, see you later.